Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that everything is finding you safe and healthy. To all my OGs, I want to say thank you so much for coming back to my videos. I do appreciate your support. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. Come on in, have a seat, have a drink. We're all friends here. Well, you know, I try to be friends. If you don't know, I'm Desiree, the Glam Life Diva here on YouTube. I make videos about lifestyle, I make fashion videos, sometimes I do makeup videos, I do vlogs, I do all kinds of stuff. I also do planning videos, at least I try to. So hopefully I offer you something that you're interested in seeing, and I hope that you'll stick around. In today's video, I wanted to share with you some of my favorites that I have concerning like family or child favorites. Another word for maybe like mommy favorites. These are things that I find to be helpful in my everyday life with my daughter. She'll be 4 in June, and it just kind of make life a little bit more easy and fun around the house. So if you're interested in seeing what are my most current mommy favorites, just keep watching. All right, so first up on the list is it's actually a hair product, and so this is not the original bottle. I actually decanted some of it to go on a cruise with the family last year. So this is a swim leave-in, and I'm going to leave a picture of it here so that you can see what it looks like. But we do swim lessons, and I find this to be very protective of my daughter's hair. It's easy to spray in, I comb it through, it doesn't leave a film or anything, and then I do find that afterwards her hair still feels soft and not dried out from the chemicals in the pool or anything like that. So this, and like I said, I'll show you the original picture. This swim leave-in is great. It's a perfect product if you swim a lot, swim lessons, and I find it even soft enough, like good enough for my hair. You know, you would think so though, because it's meant for kids. So this is definitely a win in my book. So my next family favorite is actually something that my mother found for my daughter. She takes baths, and so for the longest time I had found this bubble bath that I thought was really good for her, and it was supposed to be for children, and I thought it was great. And we took her to the pediatrician, and the pediatrician was like, it looks like she's got, I don't want to call it a yeast infection, but pretty much that. And I was like, oh my God, like, what's happening? And apparently the bubble bath that I was using for her was too harsh for her skin in general, and it was just too harsh for her delicate skin there. And I was like, oh my God. So my mother found this bubble bath body wash from Target, and it's called Raw Sugar, and actually it's called the Simply Body Wash for sensitive skin, and it's plant derived and with green tea, cucumber, aloe vera. And so this is what it looks like. Like I said, my mother found it at Target, and actually I honestly think we got something different. I think they do make a bubble bath. I have to look at the old packaging. But we just re-upped on it, and this has been wonderful. Like, it's sensitive enough for her body, and she can, gives great bubbles, because that's her favorite thing is bubbles. And it doesn't really have a smell. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not heavily perfumed, but it doesn't smell natural. It just has a very nice kind of fruity, I don't want to say vegetable, because some people, that strikes a chord, but it's got like a cucumber smell, which is very light and crisp and easy, and it doesn't linger long. It leaves her skin nice and soft, and so there haven't been issues with irritation since using this. So I found this to be a very good investment. Thanks, Mom, for buying it, because I didn't know where she bought it from, but I was in love with it. So that is a win in my book as well. My next family favorite, and I think I'm leaking, is Fairy Tales Sun and Swim Lifeguard Clarifying Shampoo. And so I used to see this all the time at Ulta, and then I bought it, I think off like Amazon, and then I think I bought it from Ulta again. And this is great for washing out my daughter's hair after swim lessons. I also use it for my hair as a clarifying treatment. It's not so harsh on my hair that it like dries out my curls or, you know, leaves me extra frizzy. It's also really gentle on her hair after the pool. I can't lie, when I have to wash her hair twice. I use this after the pool and it does feel a little too squeaky clean, which is fine because then I go back in with a moisturizing shampoo and it kind of puts it back in, and then I put in a, what's it called? Like a leave-in conditioner. And so I find this to be clarifying enough to clean the chemicals from the pool out of her hair, but not so much that it destroys her hair, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, my daughter has super curly hair and I don't want to frizz out the curls or dry them out too much, and she only swims twice a week. I find this gentle enough to wash the pool chemicals out of her hair and you leave the curls still intact and not damaged from over clarifying. I hope that makes sense. Like, this is a very gentle clarifying treatment for after the pool, and I even find it good enough to clarify my hair between clarifying treatments with my hairdresser. Like, you know, if I feel that my hair is overly, has too many products in it, too much moisture, too many moisturizing products in my hair, I use this to kind of strip it and then put moisture back into it, and it leaves it nice and soft but not overly heavy. So this was a good investment as well. And like I said, you could use it as an adult or you can use it on your children after swimming, or even if you feel that their hair has just too much product in it. And it has orange flower, grapefruit oil, and aloe. And then, you know, my daughter, and this is no more chlorine green, but my daughter's hair is dark, so you wouldn't necessarily notice it, but you know, I can attest, no chlorine green. Something else hair related is this. And I actually picked this up at the dollar store. So this is a bun maker. I cannot do hair. My mother never taught me. She didn't know. I don't think anybody ever taught her. And so the very best you will ever see me do is plaits on my daughter's hair, like either two-strand twists or 3-strand like little plait braid. I don't do cornrows. I don't do French braids. I cannot do anything with my daughter's hair, and I feel bad because if I can't do it, I can't teach her. I'm just. Anyways, so I found this bun maker at the dollar store, and it just helps me make one of those cute little easy sock buns, especially if we're going to church or some kind of like fancy event where, you know, children go. I put this in her hair. It makes a nice simple bun. I put a little ribbon around it where it, you know, at the bottom, and we're out the door. This is perfect for people who don't know what they're doing. And it was only $1. I'm pretty sure maybe I could have gotten it cheaper, but literally it was $1 at the dollar store. Great investment, especially if you're not comfortable doing hair. Like, that's my jam. So next up on my list of favorites, and this is a fairly recent favorite, like my mom just bought this last week from Amazon, but I'm starting to really like it. Like, I love it. And this is Disney's 365 bedtime stories, and there's literally a bedtime story for every day of the year. Like, right now we're behind because she's at her daddy's house, but like there's April 25th and it's a Peter Pan story, there's Mickey and Friends story, there's Nemo, Toy Story. Was that the cat and the fox? Not the cat, the Fox and the Hound. Oh my god, there's a Fox and the Hound story in here. This is wonderful, and my daughter loves it. I think the only thing that I don't necessarily appreciate, but I understand, is that there's no pictures. There's like one little picture, and then that's it. And so there, you know, there's no pictures to kind of flow through, but that's fine because I read it to her at night, you know, and then she sees the one picture, we read the story, and then that's it. This is literally one story, and it's bedtime. And so I think I'm going to enjoy this for the rest of the year. And you know, I feel like it'll carry us through because she's into not Disney. She's into princesses right now. Elsa and Anna are her favorites, but she wants to be a princess, and so I find the Disney stories kind of feed into that need. So this was a good buy for mom as well. All right, another recent favorite, and like this just came in the mail. Like, what's this today? Wednesday, so this came in like Saturday, maybe Friday, and it is a chore chart. And so this is by Melissa and Doug, and it's for ages 3+. And it's literally just a chore chart, and it lets you choose the chores that you find, that you find worthy. And there's like a huge list, and it even gives you 2 blank ones that you can, write your own extra chores in. And these are chores that are appropriate for children, like, 2 and 3-year-olds. They're very simple chores. Like, you need to apologize to someone, and help with indoor chores. Like, that could be anything. And then load the dishwasher. And I know people are like, load the dishwasher. Like, the bottom row of dishwasher, load her dishes. You hand them her dish, put it in the dishwasher. Like, it's, and empty the dishwasher. Again, her dishes that are in the dishwasher, her little plates and cups, because we have a separate little pull-out drawer that's easy for her to access. And so she puts, her cups and stuff in there. So it's not like, put the glasses away. These are very simple chores. And, she's at the age where it's time to start helping her, I don't want to say, be independent, learn how to do chores, learn how to help out around the house and how to take care of herself, a little bit. Like, I'm not expecting her to go out and mow the lawn or whatever, but I do think that, it's about that time to help her learn chores, how to help out around the house, take care of herself, keep up her stuff, as she becomes older. And so far this has been working out very well. I like the magnetic strips, or the little like magnet pieces that they have. And I even let her help pick out chores that she wanted to do. I explained what the chores were, and she, was like, yeah, I want to do that one. And so I think you get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 7 chores, and they don't have to be chores. Like I said, one is apologize to someone. That's not necessarily a chore, but it is teaching you manners. Stop whining, especially like throwing temper tantrums because I said you can't have candy for breakfast. That's that. And then there's other things in here like show respect or help set the table, things like that. So, these chores can grow with her as she gets older and, old enough to understand and accept responsibility. And so this was a great little addition that, I thought it was time to kind of introduce. And on those same lines, and I'm going to have to insert a picture of it here, is I found routine sheets because she's 3, we're about to start pre-K, and with the quarantine and everything, our whole schedule's kind of off. So I wanted to build a routine so that when the schedule is back to normal, we would be prepared and would be okay with the transition back into daycare and the transition into pre-K. Like, we're setting up some good habits now so that we don't have to like try to force it on her. So like I said, I'll insert the picture of the routines. And so we have a bedtime routine, we have a good morning routine, and then we have a like potty routine because we're mostly potty trained, but we still have accidents, and trying to to let her know that going to the potty is okay. Like, she doesn't want to go because she thinks she's gonna miss something. You're not gonna miss anything. Go to the potty. And so those are the 3 routines I think we've developed, plus the chore chart. And like I said, trying to get her into the routine so that when pre-K starts, we'll be in a much better place, and she will kind of have a feel for routines. Because when you go to preschool or pre-K and then you start kindergarten and you start school, there's routines that you have to develop, and there's like a schedule and stuff that you kind of get used to. I want her to get used to it now so that it's not a shock later on. So with that being said, those are my current family and mommy favorites right now. Actually, I'm just kidding. There's one more favorite. I don't have it with me. She has it. And I'll insert a picture of it here. Here is that my mom bought her like a Kindle for the kids. It is a Kindle, but it's meant for children. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna insert a picture of it. She does have Wi-Fi, but she doesn't have access to like YouTube or the internet. The Wi-Fi helps her play the games, and they're all like reading and educational games and science games, and like even the fashion designer helps her with shapes and colors. And so I found that to be, I'm sorry, people are texting me. I'm sorry. Anyways, so I found that the games on there, again, help her with shapes and colors and names, and helps her, geography. She knows states, kind of knows them, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so it was a good addition. I know some parents are like all about, no screen time, but quite frankly, it is helpful, especially if you reinforce it with workbook activities, and you talk about what she's reading, and you look at these games while she's playing them. They can be helpful tools. Like, I don't just, here's a tablet, go away. Sometimes I do if I'm getting ready in the morning. Here's a game, play this game while I get ready. And then when she's playing it, I'll ask her questions about the game. What are you doing? What is it talking to you about? Is it teaching you shapes? What shape is it asking you about? What is a square? Like, we reinforce whatever game she's playing, so that way it's a teaching moment and a fun moment. So, that's how I find if you have to do screen time, I find that to be a good alternative and a way to kind of work it into an educational setting and help you with your education goals. Not just YouTube video. That's a whole nother story. We're not going to talk about that. The fact is that I like it. It's a good addition, and I like it. It's a favorite. With that being said, that is the last favorite. That is the last family favorite that I have, at least for now. There's always more as she grows. We're always learning new things. So I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I hope you will subscribe to the channel. I also hope that you'll give it a thumbs up and come back for more videos. If you have anything that you want to see, let me know down in the comments. I'm always open to ideas and suggestions. If you just want to stop by and say, hey, I'm here. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in my next one. I hope that you and your family are staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.